Today I made $3,200 trading using ICT IFVG trading strategy. So I took this trade on 5 of my Express accounts, all copy traded, with a P&L of 641 on each account, 5 accounts. I'm 2 days away from a payout, so see if we can get it. Coming to New York's AM session, I was overall really bullish on the day, considering that we're at all-time highs once again. Not only that, we see this model here. It's a AMD model. It's accumulation. You can see price accumulates right here, literally just bouncing in this range, and then it manipulates down, and then we distribute it up. So today was really good actually for longs. We see here at 9:30 open, price manipulates down super hard, down into this key level, this 1 hour fair value gap. The wick taps into there and rejects harshly. There was an entry here on a 30-second. Here's a 30-second FVG. You could have took this and that would have been low day. Perfect. Like, this would have been a great trade. However, I faded this because I didn't trust the 30-second. I don't really usually take 30 seconds. Also, I wanted price to come deeper into this range, maybe the middle. But we don't end up doing that. We just bounce right back up. And there's a second entry actually on the 5 minute. You could have entered longs right here and you still would have won this trade for a 1-to-1. However, I did not enter this because I did not like how big the stop loss was, 125 points. That size of a trade is very big and I didn't want to take that. So I waited for a retracement and a re-entry. So I was looking for a re-entry. I would need price to tap into a 5-minute FVG or a 15-minute FVG, something of that nature. At ES here on 10:30, we could see a 5-minute fair value gap forms right here because of this Doge candle, and this candle taps into the gap. So that was enough for me to think of it as a key level. And MNQ does not need to do that because ES does that and they're correlated. So only one pair needs to do it. So I'm NNQ now. I'm looking for an inverse to the upside, an entry, targeting my drawn liquidity, which it would be this body. Oh shit. This body, this 15-minute body on the top, not the wick, because usually I don't want to get edged because of the rejection wicks, but I just want to be safe, grab my piece of the pie. That's more than enough for me, 1.8 RR. So I saw this 5-minute fair value gap form, this bearish one. I wanted to see price inverse it to the upside with displacement. It was in a 1 hour gap, so it was a little bit risky, but we were overall bullish and my drawn liquidity was higher, so it outweighed it and I was willing to take the risk on that. 40 closed inversing the 5-minute gap. However, I did not take this because the RR was not too good. I wanted a better entry, so I waited on the 1-minute chart. I waited for price to come back down, and I entered on this 1-minute inversion back up. So I entered there, risking 33 points to make 60 points. I went in with 8 micro contracts because I only wanted to risk around 500, like 1% of the account. So in this trade, so once you enter the trade, I was in the trade, and then price came nearly to this break even line, but ES had traded into a 5 minute and 15 minute for value gap. So I went break even at that point. Looking at ES here, there was a 15 minute and 5 minute gap that we traded into that was bearish. Since the gaps are key levels that can reverse off of, I moved my stops to break even so ES wouldn't ruin my trade in reverse. So when we tapped into that, I moved my stop loss to break even, and I just let the trade run. I also took out half. I took out 4 micros to secure a winning day. It was like 150, and I just let the rest run. So I hit full take profit here, and made 640 on 5 accounts, totaling 3,200 on the day.